Hey, what is up guys, this is Cobb, and welcome to some free-for-all action on the shiny new map, no less. In this one, it's me playing a little bit of good cost control specialist, which means we're going to get to spam plenty of units plenty early on. We're starting off with, of course, well, all of the crawlers are dead already, but crawlers, steel balls, and I just went ahead and picked up a couple of acolytes just to help to deal with the AI's chaff for all of the rounds to come. At least we managed to get through, pick up some building kills over here, and yeah. That's it, really. First round's just economy building, really, man. But dude, let me tell you something. This game becomes... I mean, it's not really much to say that it's my craziest Sandworm game so far, but it is a crazy Sandworm game. Everybody goes Sandworms, of course, but mine end up max tech. Mine end up... I don't know, I'm not going to spoil what level they get to, but they end up pretty goddamn strong, becoming the backbone of the army. And dude, it just feels really, really good. So, that's what this replay is going to be all about. And y'all, of course, are just going to have to excuse me for doing nothing but post Sandworm videos for the next, like, I don't know, 3-4 days. This unit has me hyped as hell. And, yeah. It just is what it is, you know? Sometimes you're just going to double down and blast videos on the fresh unit when it is this awesome. Okay, man, what do we end up picking here, man? It's a reinforcement round. Oh, yeah. Okay, tight. I'm a big believer already that, honestly, Sandworm plus flying units is just fantastic. It's kind of got similar synergy to Rhino rushes. You know, you combine, like, the Rhino with the Overlord or whatever, Rhino with the Phoenixes. They just kind of trade off of each other quite nicely. It's like that core unit of your army for like your damage dealers, your killers, right? And so getting the Phoenixes down feels pretty sweet. I will spoil that I end up going a crap load of Sandstorm Sandworms, right? So when they emerge, they create that Sandstorm radius around them, which limits the range of all ground units in the area. Flying units, however, are not affected, which is why I'm thinking to myself, okay, dude, let's get the Phoenixes in place. Right, I just kind of fix up my chaff symmetry as well a little bit over here. Let's get the Phoenixes in place. And then, dude, it's going to be sweet, right? What could possibly go wrong? I end up stacking too many Sandstorms on top of each other. I think my PC might explode, okay, during this replay. If you're watching this video, it means that we made it through, of course. So that's the good news. But, yeah, it turns out that the Sandstorm animations, they really overlap quite thickly. In fact, it's almost impossible to even see the worms in the middle of the sandstorm at times when you've got, like, I'm not going to spoil how many sandworms there are. Why am I trying to hide everything, dude? It's on the thumbnail, right? You guys already know I get a crap load of sandworms on the field, so whatever, man. Anyways, I'm currently racing Blue over here to the building kill, which is using our steel balls and our phoenixes to kind of push through. I think I get this, maybe? He gets, like, one hit, and then bam, we get the steal. Get wrecked, son. Gets annihilated. We also burn down the Rhino too. Feeling pretty good about that. I'm also keeping a bit of an eye on what people are running around me. Okay, like no hackers over here just yet. What do we got over here? Stormcallers. Stormcallers have Electromag. I don't think his marksmen have Electromag. But I'm keeping an eye on the Stormcallers, you know, because Electromag is a pretty good answer to the Sandworms. So you've got to be a little bit cognizant of that. If he ends up going a lot of Electromag Stormies, you know, then I'm thinking to myself, all right, maybe just go like heavier into the crawlers or something. Might have to go into something like wasps to bring those guys down just a little bit faster. But okay, let's skip it. Okay, there it is. Red takes the second round victory. Let me slow down the game speed a little bit so we can actually see these choices. And oh, of course, everybody ends up picking Senior Manufacturing Specialist because everybody just wants to build sandworms. So that's what's happening here. As you can well see, I've already got down my double sandworm pick. I'm a little bit concerned about these high level crawlers. I think I end up just slamming a missile here to kill these guys off. Maybe it's these guys a missile. Not sure. I've dropped a missile for somebody. Over here, yep, we've also got sandworms coming out on this side. What's going on over here? Oh, would you know it's sandworms? And over here, there's now a worm over there too. Okay. I love it when a new unit is released and everybody's army just looks identical. So the tech that I'm running on the Worm is, of course, Mechanical Rage. I think this is actually very, very good on the Sandworm. Just because its attack interval is 2.5 seconds. This is like 0.8 second reduced attack interval is actually very, very good indeed on the Sandworm, right? Instead of getting in 2 hits, you're knocking in the 3. Which is just really, really nice. Mechanical Division, I do actually quite like that. Although in this case, I end up going for quality over quantity. Let's say Sandstorm, there it is. I think that this tech is honestly quite game-changing. I think it's going to be pretty sweet. And Underground Maintenance, I wasn't running this at first. It's absolutely insanely busted, ridiculous. It's fantastic. You know, I underrated it just a little bit, but Wild Burrowed Sandworm restores 15% of its max health per second. 15% max health per second on like a level 3 or a level 4 Sandworm? Bro, it only has to be burrowed for like 3 seconds to be replenishing like 70,000 or 80,000 health, you know, which is like a couple of fortresses worth of health. It really stacks up very, very quick indeed. Now, my only complaint about the Sandworm is that they're almost invisible when they're underground. I don't feel like there's enough of an animation when they're underground, you know? I'd almost like to see like a little worm icon that just floats over the dust and the smoke or something. I don't know, dude. Like, I just feel like it's really hard for me to cast this. How many Sandworms are left alive? I don't know. Like, I can barely see the smoke, especially when I've got, like, my graphics turned down a little, you know? Anyways, man, let's speed this along. We got a couple of Phoenixes left and the worm underground here, as you can well see. And I'm pretty hyped because he's already got a level in the bag. And, yeah. Awesome. Now, we accidentally take a round win here. I don't know if I take the lead. Okay. So thankfully we don't quite take the lead yet. I'm always a bit scared when I'm like memeing it up a little bit and I take the lead in free-for-all. It's usually not a good sign. It's usually a sign that things about to go bad real quick. I do see speed specialists, however, and I think to myself, well, you know, you're running basically an entire melee army, which is just growing in worms by the second. Oh, yo. You can already see I'm just going for a block of worms here. My plan was to maybe do some, if like someone is really not preparing for the sandworms, maybe I could use like a mobile beacon and just get all of them. And drag all of them this way and drag all of them that way and just switch things up with the worms a little bit. So that's why I'm just clustering them all in the middle. You see this with rhino strategies sometimes, right? Where people will get like a rhino drop and they'll just put the rhino right here. And it gives you the freedom to go for like this tower or this tower. Or just let it run forwards or whatever, you know? It gives you options on what you can do with the mobile beacon. So I guess I was thinking of doing a similar thing here. Whether or not I actually do it, I can't remember, but there you go. Everybody's spamming mobile beacons, man. And everybody's sandworms are also getting leveled. I think we're the only person with a leveled sandworm right now, though. With like a blue sandworm. Oh, look at how glorious they are, dude. I tell you what, man. When it comes to like this unit's visual design. Bro. Let me just slow it down, man. Just dial it in. I love like the rocket propelled attack. Oh my god, dude. Oh. That looks so cool, man. That looks so goddamn cool. I need a sip of coffee to calm down, man. Okay, so all of our worms are currently on the left side. I can tell by the smoke this time. How many are left alive? Couldn't tell you. I think 3 or 4. 3 or 4, I think, are left alive, man. Surprise, motherfucker. They're surprisingly good against marksmen as well, which is really cool. Like, they're one of the only giant units that can't just be instantly shut down by marksmen. They could be electromagnet and stuff like that, and that can really disrupt them, of course. Oh my god, dude. Okay, it looks pretty menacing when there's a few of them in the ground like this. That looks pretty cool. Ah, man, I was playing this game, and let me tell you, I was kind of regretting swapping out of, oh my god, look at this absolute Mechabellum going on right here, dudes. Yes, my sandworms totally reign supreme, however. Just totally mollify his goddamn worms. Feeling good. But yeah, I switched out of the anti-air attacks on the sandworms, which is a bit sad. I feel like I could have really used it this game. There were flying units everywhere by the end of this. And yeah, we ended up getting swatted by the end, but there you go. We're not too sad to lose the lead, really. Actually, we never had the lead, but you know what I'm saying, right? We're fine with losing points in these early rounds. Okay, so I see him up against a war factory here. I'm thinking, okay, do I actually have the damage for the worms to get this thing dead? If I remember right, they take forever to get this thing down, man. And I'm not even sure why. Maybe I'll get like a second view at it just now. If I recall right, yeah, I think I pick up the fortresses. And then I proceed to forget to sell one of them for like the entire game. And it's just a level 1 fortress just off to like the side of my army. Terrible. It's ridiculous of me, you know. Goddamn content creator over here, by the way. 600 hours in Mechabellum, by the way, you know. Which, I don't know, man. Is that a lot? I feel like that's not actually that much. I feel like that's surely dwarfed by some of you guys, you know. Anyhow. Yeah, there go the fortresses. So I sell the first one. Of course, I'm just going to focus levels on the sandworms constantly. If anything, by the way, I think because of underground maintenance and because of how quickly it heals these guys, getting them more and more and more health to stack with underground maintenance, I don't know, dude. I just feel like they have incredible scaling with levels. As far as giant units go, it's like a melting point. Give a level 1 melting point range, it can kill anything. Doesn't really matter what level it is, you know? To an extent, like in certain situations. But like certain giant units, I think the Sandworm is one of them. They just scale fantastically with levels, dude. Really, really good indeed. Okay, so I haven't hit the defense enhancement button just yet. How much cash do I have? Oh, I have 7 pence. Okay, well, that's not great. But I do end up hitting it eventually. I just couldn't remember which round. I'm also making sure to invest some levels in the Phoenixes. We've got a couple of levels in these guys as well, as you can well see. And you best believe we're just going to try and rush down this goddamn war factory. And look at the sandstorms, dude. We've checked into sandstorm. That's just 3 of them. The rest of them are emerging now, and oh my god, let me turn the camera around a little. Can we even see everything here, dude? Every time they emerge, it's a new sandstorm. Oh, they're starting to dissipate. Nope, it was just a graphical error. So we've been hacked up a little bit here. We finally do get the war factory dead, as you can see. Let's right the camera again, but oh my god, dude. The sandstorms are tough to see through. They're really quite rough to follow, but... Okay, my little level 1 steel balls. Getting a good amount of work done against the Rhino. Pretty pleased about that. And, yeah, off we go, dude. It's going pretty good. Also, these level 4 Phoenixes just utterly deleted a goddamn Vulcan in one shot. So we'll just leave those guys over there to have some fun and keep an eye on the what's left of the worms over here. I have no idea how many even left. He's coming in trying to hack us up. This is all just AI though, so I guess we're just trying to land as many kills here as we can and farm up a good amount of supply. And it looks like actually that last worm was just completely hacked and yeah, that's it. Okay, we must have been a good supply round there. Nice. Yeah, we got only 500 supply this round. Pretty damn good. I'm pretty sure we're also able to snipe this as well. Yeah, 511 supply. That's a damn good one for us, man. That means more Sandworm upgrades in the next round. I tell you what, man, I take it back what I said about the Sandworm being underground. I almost feel like maybe it shouldn't be more visible. There's kind of like a surprise, like shock element, I guess, to where the Sandworm pops out. And you kind of forget that it's there in all of the chaos, that it pops out at the last second. It's like, holy crap, he still has a Sandworm left alive, That could be kind of fun. Okay, so we go for Portable Shield here. We put on our biggest, baddest Sandworm, who's currently at 133k health. Now with Portable Shield, basically double that. And we also go into Mech Rage here as well. And so the move speed on these guys is getting a bit stupid now. 23 meters per second. I see that we've got some shielded fangs here. I don't want to deal with those, so I just double missile these guys. It's going to kill off most of them. And then one more missile here just to break the shields on these. My chaff clear is not great because we're memeing, okay? But yeah, I also do drop a couple more units of Phoenixes over here, because one of the options for the reinforcements that round was Rhino drop. I'm a bit worried that maybe a Rhino is going to plop down here or something. So I'm just thinking, well, I need more Phoenixes anyway. Might as well buy them now, and just get them on the field, just in case the Rhino drop comes down. I don't think they'd be able to defend it if it came down to the right or the left side, but whatever, now seemed like a good time, is the point, okay? So, oi, man. We've got 4 level 2 Sandworms, a level 1, and then the big Chungus with the Portable Shield. Now, one thing that I am... Ooh, yeah, look at this, man. I didn't notice this round, but he's actually already gone into Electromag on this side, on the Stormcallers. That's a bit spooky, man. Did he go that last round? I actually can't remember. Now, if I recall right, I decide I'm just going to try and brute force it. And just continuously keep on pumping up the Sandworms and just pretend that he doesn't have Electromag. With mixed results. You guys can see how it turns out. But here we go, man. There's a fortress in here somewhere that's just being mauled in the dust pit. Which is just great. We managed to bring that guy down. But look at how much damage we've taken on some of these worms, man. Some of them are really quite low. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like I should have invested in underground maintenance by now. Long story short. Haha! We actually totally steal this from Blue, which is hilarious. One Sandworm comes up and messes up his worm, and then the other one goes and steals the building. Pretty cool. Oh my god, and we steal that building as well. Look at our supply income, dude. It's going great. Okay, here comes the Electromag, though. So this is just going to slow our move speed by a crap load. It's also going to reduce our Mechanical Ridge move speed and attack rate as well. It's not going to matter that much on this round. Maybe that's why I just didn't really notice it here. I think I noticed it this round during the combat. But I wasn't made very nervous by it. Let's just put it that way, you know. Look at how good we're doing over here. And dude, again, I feel like the synergy between the Phoenixes and the Sandworms is great, man. Because as soon as a Sandworm comes out of the dust over here, creates that dust storm, nerfs the range of every marksman in there. So even if they were currently targeting down a Phoenix, suddenly they get a huge dash to their range, you know? It's pretty tight. Might be even tighter with like carry wasps plus Sandworm than just like a load of crawlers. Maybe like anti-air wasps and then like crawlers and steel balls and that kind of thing. Some mechanical division steel balls. You know what I'm saying? Just like a really like ground swarm army, just buying time for wasps. That could be kind of tight as well. Okay. Anyways, as you can see, this fortress is just there, just existing. Why did I pick up this hacker, man? I don't think this hacker does a single thing for the whole game as well. I think I do end up just selling it in the end. Anyways, man, we do go ahead and invest in underground maintenance for this round. We've currently got 2 level 3s and 4 level 4s, so that's pretty tight. Oh yeah, and I also hit the plus defense button on this round as well, man. Boosting up my biggest, baddest Sandworm to 153k health. I'm just feeling pretty good, man. I've just decided, you know what? I see the Electromag by this point, I'm pretty sure. Let's just tank it. I'm feeling like I'm just tanky enough to just ignore the Electromag on this occasion. I feel like the best counter, to be honest, to Sandworms is just keeping them from reburrowing. If you're able to keep a steady stream of chaff going into the Sandworm and just keep it from burrowing, then it doesn't get to self-heal. There's a certain tech where you spawn a Sandworm larvae every time it emerges. Just don't let it emerge because you never let it burrow. You know what I'm saying? I think that by far is the biggest counter. Then they're actually not that strong. But okay, man. Here we go again with the absolute Dust Storm opener. Nerfing the range of these tanks down to 67 meters. Pretty good. So the only thing that can really be hit right now is the Sandworm. So watch this guy's health here, man. This guy who I'm highlighting, he's being gunned down by the big experimental unit. Watch when this guy goes underground, bro. I mean, look at that. He's full. He's full health again, dude. Like, that heal is just nuts. It's just crazy as hell, dude. Okay, anyways, man, our neighbor up on this side is going very, very heavy into the air units. Crap load of Phoenixes. He's also got Mothership overloads over there as well. So in spite of my Phoenix's best efforts, they're just going to really, really struggle to kill this many air units. And while the Sandworm's buying us a hell of a lot of time, we actually lose pretty gnarlily on this left side, man, which I totally forgot about. But I more just want to focus on the amount of air units, I guess, pouring out over here. And, yeah, we just kind of get destroyed this round, man. So let's speed things up and pretend that didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's not the only one, man. I'm pretty sure there's a couple of guys. Yeah, yellow on the other side to me over here is also going Mothership overloads. His wasps don't have shields. Do this guy's wasps have shields? I can't see if he even has any. Let me slow this down. Ooh, they don't. Well, not yet anyway. That would actually be quite devastating as well. Anyways, you can see how we deal with that. I guess in the next round? I think it's in the next round. And there it is. Does Red take the lead here? He actually doesn't. I was so salty, but I forgot about that. Okay, reinforcement round. What could we possibly pick, boys? Oh, never mind. It's not the round I'm thinking of. Never mind. But it's coming. Okay. Super heavy armor. I remember looking long and hard at this. I was so excited. I was like, oh my god, dude. Super heavy armor got just absolute Giga Chad worm. Just turned it into a goddamn anaconda over here. Sand anaconda. Then I thought, it's just really, really expensive, you know? It's excruciatingly expensive. 300 supply. Like, I've been borrowing money almost every round as well. I've got a lot of upgrades to pump in here. That's like 600 supply gone already. Leaving me with only 1,000, you know? Wouldn't exactly be the best. So I'm pretty sure I just end up skipping here. Unless... Man, come on, man. Come on, me. What am I doing? I'm thinking long and hard. Oh, yes. I go Strike Specialist and I go for a Sneaky Phoenix backstab. Oi. I should have elite recruited these guys. It takes them way longer than I was anticipating to get the building down over here. Anyways, man, what we do is pick up Mechanical Division on our Sandworm blob, I'm going to call... What do you call a head of sandworms, man? We've got like a mongoloid of steel balls. We've got like a blob of tanks. A parade of fangs. What do you call sandworms, man? Slither's too generic. An undulation. Oh my god, it's an undulation of sandworms in the middle, eviscerating everything. Now we're up against the mega experimental marksman here. I wasn't feeling good about this. I'm watching the big chungus on this side, in amongst the dust devils, of course, and seeing that he's actually going to fall before he gets to burrow, which is real bad. But as soon as they do get to burrow, look at the health. Oh, just replenishes like 20% health in a second. No problem at all, you know. That said, we are eventually going to get to ping down this building over here, by the way. I haven't forgotten about that. And it's not a small deal either. It does save us quite a bit of losses. Helps us backstab the hell out of all these Stormcallers in just a second. Here comes the Phoenixes to do just that, which is going to be great. But once again, dude, just these guys over here, just all these air units, man, just clogging up my gun barrels, as I like to say. Creating all kinds of problems. Sandworm actually bought us a lot of time still on this side. That was the guy with the portable shield, I guess. And so once again, even though we were one of the last guys standing, kind of, it's too much, it's too many air units, dude. So, I know for a fact that it's coming next round, man. There is one answer to this, and one answer only, and that is... Oh, there it is. Massive, massive win for yellow. And that is... You know we're gonna get a wasp drop, man. There it is. Look at how quickly I picked that, dude. I knew exactly what I wanted to do here. Elite Marksman, Aerial Specialization, and I plugged them both over here on this side, dude. And oh, yo. I'm pretty stoked about that. Also, somebody else also goes for the Wasps over here, and I totally forget. Actually, it's not that I forget to get these Phoenixes out the way. I think I try and use the mobile beacon to run away with them. Which in hindsight was a very, very stupid tactic, because if like a couple of units follow me over here, then this missile wouldn't actually protect me very well, and I just lose my building. But, yeah, I went for it anyway. Spoilers, it doesn't come off, okay? We won't look at those Phoenixes ever again. I'm just going to pretend that they don't exist. So I go ahead, spam all kinds of levels on these... oh my god, did I miss out one of the worms? No. No, I upgraded the Phoenixes instead? Oh, I'm a fiend. Truth be told, I probably just didn't see the little upgrade arrow over here, you know? Anyways, man, we got a lot of high-level sandworms now, man. Level 4s, all of them with like 200,000 health, looking pretty good. I'm leaning the Wasps over here on this side, thinking, okay, I just need them to kill off these Overlords and these Phoenixes that are causing me all kinds of problems. Hindsight, should I have just bought one more pack of Wasps and just put them here? Just in case? Because you can kind of predict that his Wasps are going to come out here, right? You can kind of predict that it's quite likely other people are going to go Wasps, is what I'm saying, you know? Maybe I could have prepared a little bit better for this, but... Oh well, at least we maximally upgraded these guys. Max Tech Sandworms in the free-for-all. We still got another round to go after this. And so I have no idea how I'm going to win this in the end. I'm not really thinking about that, to be honest. I'm just thinking about what would be funny. And this seemed like a good idea at the time. So here we go, man. Special attention, though, to the Wasps over here, man. They do a really, really good job for me on this right side. Meanwhile, there's just... an absolute, I don't even know what to call this. I can't commentate on what's going on over here, dude. It's just a sandstorm. But anyways, man, the Wasps on the right side now doing all kinds of work against these nerds. They're just going to utterly eviscerate both of the Overlords in like a second flat, and honestly just butcher everything that is left over there as well. And we still kept a Sandworm alive too, which is going to heal up to full, which is excellent. And somehow on the left side, we also win out. Because, yeah, I don't know, man, the Electromag Stormcallers just not seeming to be doing that much. Now we ruin everybody's day by killing the building on this side, which nerfs these guys. Then we kill the building on this side, which nerfs these guys, leaving us just up against yellow, who's currently in the lead. So you know, I mean, you best believe that we got to get this win, right? We've got to take this guy out now. If we've just backstabbed everybody else, our Sandworms emerging all over the place. We've got to now take responsibility and make sure that yellow doesn't win here, right? Which is exactly what we do. Just a huge Sandworm amalgam going on over here. Sandworm dance party. Look at them heal to full in just no time, dude. Oh my god, that tech is broken, man. That tech is just insane. That needs a nerf. That could be nerfed down to like... It could be nerfed by like 50%. And it would still be fine. What the hell do you mean the battle? Oh god, I just win this round. I forgot which round I won on, dude. Okay, oh my god. Man, how am I still so bad at this? I've cast like 300 Mechabellum replays at this point. And there you have it, boys. An undulation of sandworms. I'm christening it right here, man. That is the plural for sandworms. If you get any insane replays of your own, preferably featuring some like Giga Chad level 9 heavy armor, triple speed specialist sandworm action, then make sure to share it in the official Mechabellum Discord, which as always is linked down below in the pinned comment and the top of the video description. Share your replay in the official Mechabellum Discord and the Share Your Replay channel, and there's a decent chance that I'll pick it up and review it on this channel, man. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you all did enjoy, and I'm going to catch all of y'all just a tad bit later, man.